Aiden came over here and all right, so we're in the garage again with another how not to install stuff, but you can do it yourself. We're about to put what's in this Bassani box on my Dyna Dream, but I've gotta get the original exhaust off first, and looks like I'm going to have to loosen these heat shield. There should be something over there. So it looks like the heat shield takes a 5/16. Got another one. It's located right here. And there's one right under here also. All right, so I got the first heat shield off. There were actually 3 clamps holding it on. Now I'm about to pull this one. All right, and as you can see here, I now got the second heat shield off. There's a bolt right here that I gotta take off, as well as the clamps right here holding it to the motorcycle. And then I'll be able to get to the head pipes and get those off. So this bottom bolt that's located right up under here is actually a 9/16. All right, so this front bolt just broke my cheap ass tool, but I can get this one off right here. I'm gonna have to run to the store to get some type of impact tool to get that front one off.
2 hours later.
So I just used the impact to finally get this bolt off, and it ain't even have Loctite on it. That shit was tight. So the next step is going to be using this tool right here that Scene let me borrow, that I heard is quite pricey, and trying not to damage it to get the head bolts off, which I sprayed these jokers that are right in there down with some liquid wrench or PB blast or whatever you want to call it the other night. So let's see if I can get these loose. So I just got the bolts off the head. So let's see if the exhaust will just pop off now, which I'm hoping it does. Yeah, I'm one-handed her. Let me try to get it off first. And then I did say I'm one-handed her. That just did not come out right. Let me get it off of here first and I'll check back with you. I wish I could have showed y'all. I literally just bust my knuckle up a little bit here, but I got the exhaust off. It is right here. As y'all can see. Now I got to open up the Bassani, and I don't think that's happening tonight. It's time for me to lay it down. So I'm gonna put that on tomorrow. So yeah, see y'all in a little bit. It'll be hours for me, seconds for y'all. What's going on, y'all? It's day 2. V-Twin Revolution actually hooked me up with some tools to be able to get this job done quicker. I got this thingy. I don't know what it's called, but it's gonna help me out. And this right here to actually push the exhaust gaskets in. And this tool that I used yesterday, this long skinny tool to actually tighten up all the bolts. He gave me some tips too, to be able to get these O2 sensors off the bike so it's easier to put in the pipe. So I'm gonna do that real quick. So what I'm gonna do is actually remove the seat because the wire for the O2 sensor is up under here. Pull off the Lapera. So he basically said there's a little plug under here that's the O2 sensor. Let's see if I can find it. And there he is. It's actually this right here. I'm going to disconnect that just like that. And he said there's a little crevice that I'll feed it through down here. Got it. So we got one O2 sensor. Now to get this one loose, he basically said I got to get to this plastic box right here. But the rectifier is holding that plastic box on. So he said to loosen the rectifier, which is right here. It'll flip down and I'll be able to see everything. This actually takes a 3/16. Okay, so that's the rectifier. And then you got this little plastic box. He said it should just be something. So you just give it a little pull, and as you can see right here is the O2 sensor. So now we're gonna remove the OG mount, which is right here. You use a 1/2 inch socket. I sprayed these down with some liquid wrench yesterday, so they should come right off. All right, y'all, everything is off the bike that needs to come off to put the new exhaust on. Got new gaskets right here. I'm gonna throw these in and then we're gonna unbox this Bassani. So this is the tool Scene let me borrow. It's gonna make getting these gaskets right here in extremely easy. What you wanna do is make sure that the wider side, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but this side right here that's flat and wider is gonna go in, and it's gonna come out to this tapered edge right here. So the way we're gonna put that on there is you're gonna line this up, put it right through, like that. And then this is what you're gonna use to push it into there. So let's do that. Kind of line it up. All right, so we got that side in. Let's do the front one. All right, we got it in there. I still gotta do this part. So this tool right here is to remove these clips. He said, slide it up to the edge, like that. Get it right there, where that space is, and squeeze. There we go. That lets you slide the head off. As you can see, there is a ton of packing in here. The exhaust was stuck into this top piece, and I don't need that. So right here we got the can. Looks like, and the mounting bracket as well as the head pipe is right there. All right, so let's look at some directions. So it looks like this bracket actually mounts there, there, and there. So it's telling me to remove these 2 screws, which I'm not happy about. But let's see what happens. The next step is to install the flanges on the head pipe. So I got them unwrapped. I'm gonna flip them upside down. Here, let's get these on here. I'm gonna slide that on. And then I'm gonna get the plier thing to get this on here. There we go. They want you to run it with these heat shields. I'm not gonna do that. I just got this little small heat shield that I'm gonna run. Completely forgot the O2 sensors. So now let's get it back in there where it was at. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. The directions on this Bassani install is the worst ever. The figures don't line up with what it says. It's pretty damn terrible. All right, so I got the head pipe on. The head pipe fits perfect. It's mounted up. It's still a little loose like it should be to put the muffler on. Problem is, the muffler. So the problem is, the muffler will only slide on this far. So this is as far as the muffler will slide on. You can see there's a little gap, but the issue is back here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but the screw hole will not line up because the bracket isn't up far enough. So the screw hole is right here, and the hole only goes to there. So it just doesn't line up. The bracket's on right, everything's done right. This sucks. Let's try it again. So yesterday was a complete fail. 6 hours in the garage and the exhaust is not on. I took the whole thing off this morning, took it into Speedway Harley Davidson, and they did something that Bassani suggested we do to try to get the exhaust on. So let's see if we can get it on here. No matter what, it just don't fit. All right, so turns out sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. So Seaton came over here and he showed a hack for being able to get this exhaust on. Y'all saw how many times I failed with it, and here is the hack. Watch what he does. And make sure y'all go follow his channel because he puts up stuff like this as far as the hacks, because this is something I wouldn't have tried because I went by the directions on the Bassani paperwork. So don't always follow the directions to a T. In the directions, the very first thing you do is put the mount on, even before the head pipes. So it looks like the mount's going on last. It's still an extremely snug fit, but want me to hold this?
No, come on, push it.
Oh, okay. But it works, and it could be because he's just way stronger than me too, because he's pushing it forward, and I didn't have that strength.
Gotta give a little wiggle jiggle.
Well, I got chicken arms. So. And now the bolts go in, and it should be able to work. And I'll still be able to get that out later to put
that'll be.
All right.
That's it.
It's on there. Now we just got to tighten the head bolts, and let's see what happens.
I'll go ahead and run this for you because it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Okay. I got to run this one too. Bottom corner first, like this one?
Yeah, so just get it to where it's starting to be snug, and then we're gonna come over here and like we're gonna work through just tightening this
Gradual.
just to where it starts to feel like it's getting just lightly snug, and then come over here to this one. No, I mean you're crushing a brand new gasket, so you're gonna feel some resistance. Now we're gonna tighten these up because this is sitting on the.
Yeah,
it's
on that bolt.
It's on that bolt, so we're gonna tighten the top ones first. Now,
the front or this one?
It doesn't matter, because what that's gonna do is that's actually gonna pull that away.
Oh, from here?
Mm-hmm. So since those are kind of tight, now we'll just work on tightening this bracket.
I don't think I'll be taking this pipe off. Well,
except for putting cam in, right?
No, you're doing that. I ain't messing with that. That's where I draw the line. I heard you talking about fueling, so I'm thinking that's what I'm supposed to go with.
You can try fueling. I mean, there's so many different cam manufacturers that.
Which one is yours?
Mine is a Jim's V-Twin Performance.
Are they better than fueling or about the same?
Oh yeah, no, that dude makes seriously awesome cams.
This is still dumb. But it's worth it if it sounds good. So V-Twin Revolution was able to get the exhaust on. So make sure y'all go follow his channel. His channel's climbing quickly. I looked at it today. It is seriously growing. He is a master tech, been a master tech for over 20 years and does amazing work. He's the one who taught me how to put my handlebars on here. Without him, I wouldn't have been able to do that. And without him, this exhaust would have probably been sent back to Bassani, and I'd have been throwing temper tantrums and been pissed off like I was for. Took me 7 hours. Took him 30 minutes. I mean, what else?
Do you have any anti-seize?
Yes.
I mean, this is a stainless steel bolt that the friction between the actual threads here and here, like it causes a lot of heat, and these will gall and stop in their tracks.
Oh.
So you have to put a little bit of some type of anti-seize on it, whether it's silver, copper, it doesn't matter, just to get that threaded in there. V-Twin Revolution and the Infinit Ryda strike again.
Will alcohol work?
They just tell you to make sure you clean those really good, just because from the manufacturer they do have like dust and oil and stuff on them from their hands.
Uh-oh, and they'll smoke?
No, I mean, it'll not print up, but it prematurely hazes in different areas.
All right.
Fire in the hole.
Go for it. You got it on there. I think it's in neutral. I hope so.
We'll pull it.
All right, let's see what it sounds like. Oh, yeah. Much better sound.
Yeah, so when they first start up, there's a lot of, it's almost like an electronic choke. It throws a ton of fuel at it, that's why it idles high, and then when the engine temperature gets to a certain degree, it starts leveling the idle down.
Thinks it sounds good?
Yeah,
It's on there.
It's actually got a lot better tone on a twin cam than I thought it was going to.
Yeah. Appreciate you. I want to give a special shout out to Scene from V-Twin Revolution for looking out for me and coming over and getting this exhaust pipe on, because without him, this right here would not even be on the bike right now. I have some thoughts on Bassani and the fitment of their exhaust, but I'll put that out in another video. Make sure you go subscribe to V-Twin Revolution. Let me know what y'all think of the logo I designed for them that I'm popping up on screen right here. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts if you have a Bassani exhaust or if you've ever gone through installing a Bassani exhaust. And yeah, hit that bell notification and I'll check y'all out in that next one.